Disney Star Wars does break people, and not just the fan base, not just the millions of fans who have decided apparently Star Wars is not what I thought it was anymore. I'm walking away after Disney destroyed it. And we saw the reactions to that with all the terrible streaming shit that's come out, including The Mandalorian. And it took a while, I think, for people to realize what The Mandalorian was. I think there was a lot of fake hype around season 2 because of cameos, even though the story was absolute dog shit. And it took till the 3rd season for people to maybe take the blinders off a little and realize, what are we doing here? Because instead of the cameos being Luke Skywalker and Boba Fett and Ahsoka, it was Lizzo and Jack Black. It broke the fandom. It also apparently broke one of the actresses. Katee Sackhoff. Katee Sackhoff says The Mandalorian ruined her confidence. It broke me. After voicing the animated version of Bo-Katan for years, Sackhoff said she struggled with the character on Disney Plus live-action version. It destroyed my confidence.
What?
More like Bo-Katan.
What?
Disney's The Mandalorian famously got pretty uneven as the series progressed. But one character in the Star Wars drama apparently took a real psychological toll on former Battlestar Galactica star Katee Sackhoff, who first appeared late in the show's 2nd season as Bo-Katan and was then given a far larger role in season 3. By a far larger role, she became, right? Like, she became the show. It was about her.
Yeah.
So I guess I would define that as a much larger role. Sackhoff has been voicing the character for years on Clone Wars and Rebels, but she says she really struggled playing the live-action version of her character. I lost all of my confidence after Mandalorian. All of it, Sackhoff said. My style of acting has always been that your first instinct is the right instinct. Do that. Play the reality of the situation. And I've never really played a character. I've always been 2 steps removed from myself in a sense. My character's always felt grounded in some part of my belly who I was. Bo-Katan is nowhere near who I am as a human being. Her life, what she wants, I didn't understand her. As much as I understood her, I never felt her in my stomach. I never identified with her. I didn't know how to find her. Jay, do you think that maybe the reason that she couldn't identify or like didn't understand or couldn't take her first instinct to do that, play the reality situation, is maybe because what was written was so fucking retarded?
Correct.
Maybe because this show is so stupid and pedestrian. Maybe that's why she had a struggle finding this character when she played the character in live action versus voicing her. I don't know. What do you think,
No,
Jay?
I 100% agree with you. And to be honest, she probably was one of the best things in Mando season 3 when you had Jack Black, Lizzo, you had just the Mandalorian. Like you said, the Mandalorian was like the 3rd option in that whole series. It was all around stupid. And you're right. Season 3 was leading up to a big battle between Bo-Katan and the Mando, right? Over the dark saber. And that was supposed to be like the big thing. Well, the way that she ended up getting the saber was ridiculously stupid. He like hands her the blade. He goes, "You saved my life, so you obviously get the blade." That was dumb. And then 3 episodes later, the blade just gets crushed and ruined. It's like, you're right. It meant absolutely nothing. It was stupid. And then you had Baby Yoda beating up Mandalorian in a challenge to be it just was so dumb, everything around it. So I don't know why she would feel that way. Met Katee Sackhoff many times. Usually when she was at a con, she was always right next to Gina's. And she was very nice. They always had pleasant conversations with each other. And so they never really talked about Star Wars. Just like upcoming projects, and she really likes doing her podcast, but it's kind of weird that she would say that. But yeah, if you don't have good directors or people around you that are telling you, hey, do this and do that to help you find your character, then yeah, it's shocking as to why the whole the season sucked. I do remember making a video, and I used to make Star Wars videos, that in the middle of Mandalorian season 3, I believe it was I don't know if it was right after the Jack Black episode, but Disney Plus reported losing 280,000 subscribers. Now that could have been,
it was just happenstance when it was reported, not because of that episode. No.
Yeah, or whatever. But it was just kind of funny that happened at that time frame. So that's all.
And I personally think that something like this can happen if you're if what you're doing like makes absolutely no sense. The reason you can't connect to your characters because their story doesn't make any sense, especially when you've been with this character for a long time.
Correct.
This Darksaber stuff was so stupid because it was established a certain way by Dave Filoni. It was changed by Dave Filoni, like, and just continued to do whatever they want at any point in time and change the lore however they want. Mandalorian season 3, in my opinion, was abysmal.
It was
And
horrible.
yeah, apparently it didn't just break fans; it broke the actresses as well.
I wonder if she's going to even be in the movie. So, because what I've been hearing is that the Mando and Grogu film is just literally a side mission that doesn't have anybody from the series in it. It's just like a little, like they're in a ship and they stumble across, like every episode in season 2.
It's Mando season 4.
Right.
Like, they took what was supposed to be Mandalorian season 4, which, if you remember at the end of 3, they were just kind of hanging out by themselves again, chilling.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be just them on an adventure again. And it's season 4 that they warped. They took the story for season 4, they smashed it together, threw out some stuff, and movie.
Well, that's going to be, I can't wait. Ryan, more Pedro Pascal served on a silver platter. It's going to be great. He's going to get his, over on Star Wars Celebration, which was in Japan, and I posted it on Twitter until they took it down. He gets his own hallway scene. Ryan, doesn't that excite you? Vader.
Are you talking about the trailers or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vader got his hallway scene. Darth Maul got his hallway scene. Luke got his hallway scene. Now we're gonna get Mando. He gets his hallway scene.
The fact that this is now like they're trying to make this a thing is so fucking cringe.
It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Oh,